In a recent address at Oracle's financial analyst meeting, Larry Ellison, the co-founder of Oracle Corporation, laid out a bold and contentious vision for the future of surveillance, powered by artificial intelligence, AI. Ellison's proposal involves a vast network of interconnected surveillance tools, including police body cameras, vehicle dashcams, and drones, that would continuously monitor citizens. This, he argued, would improve public safety, with the constant presence of AI keeping both citizens and law enforcement on their best behavior. However, his vision has ignited a fierce debate about privacy, personal freedom, and the ethical implications of such pervasive surveillance. Ellison's futuristic vision imagines a world where AI systems analyze real-time data from a wide array of surveillance devices. These include not only the body cameras worn by police officers and dashcams in vehicles, but also drones deployed in urban and rural settings to capture a bird's-eye view of public activity. His goal is to use AI to increase public safety, ensuring that citizens and law enforcement are accountable for their actions. Ellison explained that every police officer is going to be supervised at all times, suggesting that AI would not only monitor the public, but also hold officers accountable for misconduct, automatically reporting any wrongdoing to the authorities. One of the most eye-catching elements of Ellison's vision involves the use of drones in law enforcement, particularly in situations that traditionally call for high-speed police chases. Rather than engaging in potentially dangerous pursuits on the ground, drones could follow fleeing vehicles from the air, tracking their movements until they can be safely apprehended. "You just have a drone follow the car," Ellison said, describing a scenario in which police risks are minimized while still efficiently pursuing suspects. The potential benefits of such a system are clear. Increased surveillance could deter criminal behavior and enhance the accountability of law enforcement. AI could process the massive amounts of data collected by these surveillance networks, quickly identifying patterns of suspicious behavior and alerting authorities in real time. In theory, this kind of real-time oversight could improve response times and significantly enhance public safety. However, Ellison's proposal also brings with it deep concerns about privacy and civil liberties. Critics argue that a network of AI-powered surveillance devices monitoring citizens at all times could pave the way for a surveillance state, where privacy is sacrificed in the name of security. The idea that AI could be used to monitor both law enforcement and the general public continuously raises serious ethical and legal questions about the balance between public safety and individual rights. One of the main concerns is the potential for abuse of these technologies. As Ellison himself admitted, there are so many opportunities to exploit AI. Who would control these systems, and what safeguards would be put in place to prevent misuse? A system designed to improve public safety could easily be turned into a tool for authoritarian control if placed in the wrong hands. Without proper oversight, constant monitoring could erode trust between citizens and the government, creating an environment where people feel they are always being watched. Furthermore, the use of AI in law enforcement has already been criticized for exacerbating existing biases in policing. Historical data used to train AI systems often reflect systemic biases against marginalized communities, and if this data is used in an AI-driven surveillance network, it could lead to disproportionate targeting of these communities. In some cases, AI-driven surveillance systems have already been found to misidentify people of color at higher rates than their white counterparts, leading to wrongful arrests and unjust scrutiny. Implementing these systems without addressing these biases could deepen inequality and further marginalize vulnerable populations. The ethical concerns surrounding AI-driven surveillance are profound and multifaceted. At the heart of these concerns lies the question of consent. In a world where AI-powered cameras and drones monitor citizens at all times, do individuals have any meaningful say in how or when they are surveilled? In democratic societies, there is a long-standing expectation of privacy in certain areas of life, but the use of AI threatens to dissolve many of these boundaries. For example, in public spaces where people often assume some level of anonymity, AI-driven surveillance could change the very nature of what it means to be in public. Another major issue is accountability. Who would be responsible for ensuring that AI systems operate fairly and accurately? AI is not infallible. It is only as good as the data it is trained on and the algorithms it employs. If these systems make errors, such as flagging innocent behavior as suspicious or failing to catch criminal activity, who would bear the consequences? These are questions that society must grapple with before adopting AI-driven surveillance on a large scale. Additionally, The potential for the technology to be exploited for purposes beyond its intended use is high. Ellison's acknowledgement of the opportunities for AI exploitation raises concerns about mission creep. Today, AI might be deployed for public safety, but what if it is used in the future for more intrusive purposes, such as monitoring political dissent or quashing protests? These are not far-fetched concerns in an age where technology increasingly encroaches on individual freedoms. Ellison's comments come at a time when many tech companies are increasingly looking to integrate AI into everyday life, with a particular focus on public safety, healthcare, and customer service. Oracle has been heavily investing in AI technologies, positioning itself as a key player in the ongoing AI revolution. Ellison's surveillance vision is just one example of how AI is being considered for transformative roles in society, particularly in areas traditionally managed by human decision-making. However, this vision is part of a broader conversation about the role of AI in society. Proponents argue that AI systems can help reduce human error, increase transparency, and enhance efficiency in crime prevention. Yet the risks associated with privacy violations, data misuse, and systemic bias cannot be overlooked. Policymakers, technologists, and civil society must all engage in meaningful discussions to ensure that the adoption of AI technologies serves the public good without undermining fundamental rights. Larry Ellison's vision of an AI-powered surveillance network represents both the potential for technological innovation and the risk of societal overreach. While the promise of increased public safety and accountability is compelling, the potential downsides, loss of privacy, increased bias, and the rise of a surveillance state, pose significant challenges that must be addressed. As AI continues to evolve, society will need to navigate the fine line between enhancing security and preserving personal freedom. The debates sparked by Ellison's remarks are likely to shape the trajectory of surveillance practices in the years to come, making it crucial for all stakeholders to actively participate in discussions about the ethical implications of these technologies. In the end, the future of surveillance is not just about what technology makes possible, but about what society is willing to accept. The delicate balance between security and privacy will define how AI-driven surveillance is integrated into our daily lives, and the choices we make today will determine the kind of society we live in tomorrow.